Brooke, I am the school director, and it is my pleasure to present to you our graduating class of batch number 6. This is an evening schedule class. We started this schedule last year, and this is a group number 6. Each group has about 10 to 15 students. This particular group has about 13 students, and they're all graduating today. And they have worked very hard over the last couple of months to get through the program. It's not an easy task to do, but they still have a state exam that is coming up in a few days. And what I ask of the family members is, provide the support to your student so that way they can continue to study and come and prepare for the test that's coming up. Because without the state exam, obviously they cannot obtain their license, and without the license, they cannot work. And a lot of them that are thinking about going into higher education to the RN or the LVN program, it is a prerequisite, so they have to pass that state exam. And that's how we evaluate ourselves, is how many students are actually passing the state exam, not based on how many people actually finish the program. Because a lot of the other schools, how they evaluate their programs is how many people enter the program and how many actually finish the program. We have a almost 100% completion rate. So we evaluate our program based on how many people actually pass that state exam and get their license, not how many actually graduate. So, but this is a very critical moment. They have completed the first step towards their nursing career, and it's not an easy task, like I said. It's 44 days. They have to be here on time. There's almost they're tested and get quizzed on daily basis. And after they're done with their theory here, they go out to the clinical site where they work with real patients. And a lot of them have done a wonderful job, and that's obvious to me based on the number of certificates that I see up there. So I don't want to take any additional time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call each one. They're going to come up, take their certificate, and then line up here in the front, after which we'll hand out their perfect attendance awards. We'll hand out their high academic achievement awards, and if there are any skill excellence awards, we'll hand those out. After which they'll take their oath. After the oath ceremony, they get an opportunity to say a few words if they like, positive or negative about the school. So I always value any recommendations that the students have, because that's the only way we can improve ourselves. If we hear back from the students letting us know, hey, we need to improve in this area or in that area. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the ceremony. The first certificate that I have here is for Kristen Abos. And Sabina Aguilar. Sabina. Sabina. Jane Connolly. Jane. Then I have Audit Leon. Betty Garcia. I don't want to mess it up. Marcela Gutierrez.
Not here.
Yeah, she got sick. Short water. She's
Elizabeth. Good. Magdalena. Wendy Rios. Wendy's not here.
No.
Yeah, Wendy's not here.
Rosa. No. Rosa Soto.
No, it's easier than that. Okay, wait. Right here. I don't want to get you looking over there. Okay.
Michael Solomon. Michael. And last but not least, Teresa. Right? I don't want to miss it.
Teresa.
As you can see, we have a small group of students, and we are a small school, and we do our best to provide the best education possible for our students, and they work very hard. And like I asked you guys earlier, you guys are not done. This is the first step, and I'm hoping that a lot of you continue on with your careers and become LVNs, RNs, or NPs, or doctors. Okay, and I have very high hopes for our students. And one of the reasons why I got into the education side of medicine was that I really wanted to change how medicine is practiced, and I'm hoping that by putting out good students or good individuals that are taking good values out to these facilities and taking new ideas, that we can change how the medicine is practiced in this country. Okay? Now, I have now 2 certificates for Perfect Attendance Awards. We give out Perfect Attendance Awards only to those students that have not missed a single day of class. And it just, I give good recommendation to all my students. Mm-hmm. If you put me down as a reference and somebody calls me, I am definitely going to say all the positive things about you to that individual so you can get that job or achieve your goal, whatever that happens to be. But when I see the Perfect Attendance Award in your student file, it tells me that, you're punctual, you're there every day, you're reliable. All of those good things about you become apparent. The first certificate goes to Kristen Avalos. Then I have Sabina Aguilar. And Jane Connolly. Rosa Soto. And Teresa Tamalo.
Yes.
And I know it's a hard thing to be here every day, okay? And a lot of times you're going to encounter similar barriers when you're working or going to other schools or other programs. So, in the future, my recommendation is if you are having any kind of issues, work with your, with the employer that you're working with or the school, so that way they can help facilitate and provide additional support that might be necessary. Okay? And good job, guys. Mm-hmm. And then I have High Academic Achievement Award. These are given out to students that have overall 90% or better in their grade point average. And the first one goes to Kristen Avalos. Sorry about that. And then I have Elizabeth. Micah Solomon.
All right.
And then Teresa again. You have to take that up with Terry.
Actually, that
Dr. Farouk, this class the award went to anyone with a grade of 95 and above.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was how,
You calculated it? Okay.
yes.
That's good. You know, we allow our instructors to make, you know, based on the group and, you know, they do adjust things. So I'm glad that you told me that. I didn't know.
95 and above.
Wow.
That's great. So it was phenomenal.
And now I have some certificates that are for clinical excellence awards. And these awards are given out to those students where the instructor, when they're observing the students, perform skills out at the clinical site, and they see how well they're doing with the patient and the staff members and their patients that they see, and that's based on that information they make their recommendations. And we have about 3 of those. The first one is Betty. I was trying to mess it up. And then I have Elizabeth. Congratulations. And Micah. Okay.
There's some extra ones in that one.
To safety. You want to explain that?
Well, safety is really important, especially in a nursing home. It's important to the staff members. It's important to all of the patients and anyone that's including visitors. So different things go on, and I get reports from the staff and from the licensed nurses in terms of students that are kind of above and beyond calling something when they see an issue that possibly isn't safe.
Okay.
So this is not an easy award to come by, and it's really important because it's for all of our safety.
Perfect. Thank you, Terry. So the first safety award goes to Marcela Gutierrez. She's not here.
No, she is ill today.
And we have Ruby Magdaleno.
And here's a new one.
Certified Smile
Yes.
Master Award.
That's such an important one. Some nurses, some doctors, come in every day with a smile. The patients, the staff, everybody responds to that smile. A smile is kind of like a hug. It makes everybody feel good. And to feel good, you're willing to talk and to move and to do more things.
Right.
So,
And
it's an important
the
one.
award is granted to Jane.
It's the first time I've given that
That's
award.
the first one.
Guys, can you put your certificates down in the front here? And we're going to do our oath ceremony real quick. Grab that, and you're going to read that with me. Now, I decided to do this pledge, or decided to implement this. I feel that it is very important that you guys are starting your healthcare careers. Some of you might have worked as a caregiver before, but if you are moving towards healthcare careers, it is important to stay honest and stay true to our, core beliefs of healthcare. And that's why I chose to use this pledge, which is the International Council of Nurses, and this is their pledge. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise your right hand and repeat after me, okay? In the full knowledge of the task I am undertaking, I promise to take care of the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess.
I promise to take care of the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess.
Without regards to race,
without regard to race,
creed,
creed,
color,
color,
politics, or social status,
or social status,
sparing no efforts to conserve life,
sparing no effort to conserve life,
to alleviate suffering,
to alleviate suffering,
and promote health.
and promote health.
I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of patients entrusted in my care,
I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients entrusted in my care,
holding in confidence my personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health.
holding confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health.
I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level,
I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level,
and give loyal support and cooperation to all members of health team.
and give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team.
Very good. Congratulations. Go ahead and turn your tassels over. Ceremony at this time. If anybody likes to say anything positive or negative, I don't care. Okay. And believe it or not, I take anything that you say to the heart, and I do try to implement those changes if necessary. If you gotta say anything good, anything bad, this is your opportunity.
I really enjoyed having Terry as our instructor. She taught us a lot, and I always look forward to coming to class.
Thank you. Definitely positive.
I enjoyed having Miss Terry as my teacher. Although I wish, as a chairman director, you would check in on us a little bit more and just ask people how we're doing and maybe some changes or stuff or some questions or concerns that we have. I mean, it wasn't bad. We just
No, that's understandable. Thank you for that feedback. Anything? No? Anybody else?
Elizabeth?
Yes.
Because I love you guys. Thank you. Even you guys.
Love it.
And thank you.
We love you.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. I know everybody on the
Oh, yeah, yours. On the third.
Oh,
Yeah. You have us on here.
yeah. Amazon Prime.
Before we call it a day, I would like to get a group photo. If you guys can, tall ones in the back and short ones.
Wait, anybody else?
Anybody else want to say anything? Sure.
No? Come on.
Still smile.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I never really expected what to get from this class, but I definitely enjoyed every single day I was here. And yes, it wasn't hard. I mean, it wasn't easy, but definitely worth it. And I gained a lot of knowledge and a new set of friends. So, yeah, thank you for the experience.
No problem. Thank you.